How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Rangers Rundown. Let's get this over with because tonight was frustrating. Kreider, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Panarin, Strome, Hunt, Barron, McKegg, Gauthier, Goudreau, Rooney, Reeves, Lingard, Fox, Miller, Trouba, Jones, Schneider, and Georgiev in net. So the lineup pretty much exactly the same as the past couple games with Georgiev in the net. Hedl out for the second game in a row, I believe, as a healthy scratch. Why is McKegg in the lineup instead of Hedl? Great question. I mean, we can all agree that Hedl hasn't been playing his best, but I think it would be hard to argue that Hedl's ceiling is lower than McKegg's. Not an argument I really want to have right now, but just something to throw out there. Yeah, so let's get into it. Georgiev makes a save in the first minute, but leaves a very big rebound, so classic Georgiev there. 2.5 minutes in, Fox makes a perfect cross-ice pass to Zibanejad, who's on the doorstep, but Demko makes a great save. He made great saves the entire game. Then 3 minutes and 12 seconds into the game, Pearson scores a goal. Rangers just couldn't clear. They were trying, but they just couldn't get it out of their own zone. Another common theme of this game. Too many defensive zone turnovers. 4.5 minutes in, Lafreniere makes a long pass off of the end boards to a streaking Kreider. Would have been icing, but Kreider is freakishly fast. He ends up getting it, puts it on net, does not go in. 10:08, Schenn puts it over the board, so we get a delay of game penalty. First 30 seconds, nothing was happening. You know, for the Vancouver Canucks, who have the worst penalty kill in the league, ranked dead last, their penalty kill was very good tonight. I won't say very good. It was good. Better, if you told me Vancouver's penalty kill was last after this game was over, I'd be surprised. But the rest of the power play, the last minute and a half, was good for the Rangers. Gauthier drives the net, classic Gauthier fashion, doesn't finish. And then a 2-on-1 was broken up. Second line with a great shift with about 6.5 minutes left. 17:03, Podkolzin takes a hooking penalty. Kreider slides it through the crease. Miller almost able to deflect it in after that power play. And then at 19:21, Myers would score a goal. JT Miller with 2 assists in the game during the first period. Shots 13-11 in favor of the Rangers, and Demko was absolutely the best player on the ice through that first period. We get into the second. Georgiev makes a great save 2 minutes in. Then he makes a great glove save a minute later. And then he makes a no rebound save about a minute later. So 5 minutes in, Georgiev's playing really well, controlling the rebounds, not letting any goals in. 5 minutes in, the Rangers seemingly see the offensive zone for the first time in the period. Like, Vancouver controlled the puck for the first 5 minutes of that period. The Rangers finally able to get something into the offensive zone, but 6:06, Lamico would score a goal, so Vancouver's up 3-0. Halfway through the period, fourth line has a good shift. Georgiev with a good save shortly after that. So Georgiev standing strong, even though he's let in 3 goals. We can't blame him for all of the goals tonight. Last one, an empty netter. The 2 before that were both deflection goals. The first 2, I don't believe were deflections, so we can have a conversation about that. But this was by no means not Georgiev's fault the Rangers lost. They were just badly outplayed pretty much the whole time. 9.5 left, Kreider with a partial breakaway that does not lead to anything. 11:03, Besser takes a hooking penalty. 2 shots in that power play, but the Rangers are now 0 for 3, and that's how they would stay for the rest of the game. Rangers power play, not much tonight. 13:17, Goudreau takes a holding penalty, and the Vancouver Canucks stayed in the Rangers zone for an uninterrupted 1 minute and 51 seconds straight. 9 minutes left on the power play. You think, all right, the Rangers killed it off, but no, they dropped the puck and Highmore scores a power play goal. Vancouver is up 4-0. Just over a minute left, Hunt drives the net. There's a scramble in front. The lines come together. Now, these are 2 teams that don't see each other that often, so there's not too much historical bad blood. But the lines come together, and they start exchanging pleasantries. Shots 15-6 in favor of Vancouver in that second period. Rangers badly outshot. Get to the third period, 1 minute in. Reeves almost deflects it in off of Quinn Hughes. 2 minutes in, Schneider has a chance. Jones Schneider, for all of the mistakes and the tiredness that the Rangers showed out there on the ice, Jones Schneider actually looked pretty good. Now, I know Nemeth just had a kid, so congratulations to him. So that's why he's been out of the lineup. He'll probably end up back in the lineup and moving Jones out, but I just really wish they would stick with Jones Schneider moving forward because those two are really starting to gel together. Reeves on the second line for a little bit. Vancouver getting sticks in the way of every single pass. Rangers can't really do much with the puck. 9:53, Lafreniere scores a goal, his 4th goal in the last 8 games. So he has, tonight, tied his goals last year in his rookie season. So Lafreniere probably going to break his goal record of last year this year. Zibanejad has a nice keep-in, nice pass to Lafreniere, rips it, top shelf. Rangers have a goal. First line, very strong shift with 8 minutes left in the period. Then at 14:03, Strome would score a goal, and now the Rangers are only 2 goals back of tying this game. Kreider had a wraparound try right before the Strome goal that almost went in, but doesn't matter, Strome scored right after. Just over 5 minutes left, tripping, almost called. The ref was going to call it, but then he put his hand down. You watch the replay, it was mostly stick on stick. So was it tripping? No, not really. Would have been nice to have a power play late in the period, though. 3 great shots in the span of the next 2 minutes after that. Rangers just really, really searching for that goal. Georgiev pulled with 3 minutes left, but at 17:51, Pettersson would score an empty net goal, putting Vancouver up 5-2. And the Rangers lose the season series against the Vancouver Canucks 0-2. Yeah, that's not fun to say. Stats at the end of the game: shots 33-34 in favor of Vancouver. Faceoffs 46.3%. Power play 0 for 3. Hits 26-18 in favor of the Rangers. Blocks 10-11 in favor of Vancouver. The trivia question of the evening: which 2 players had multiple 40-plus point seasons for both the Rangers and the Canucks? One of them is very obvious, and the other one is also kind of obvious, but very easy to overlook. First one, Mark Messier, and then also JT Miller. So there you go. This is a game that we can quickly forget. Going into the third period, the announcers were saying, at this point, it's more important that you win the period and not focus on winning the game. Obviously, you want to win games, but being behind 4 goals is not a hole that many teams can dig themselves out of. So I think the Rangers went in with the mindset of, yes, let's try and win the game, but let's just focus on winning the period. And I think you can make the argument that the Rangers did win the period. So that's good. Carry some momentum into the next couple days that they have off. Maybe they get a practice in before the St. Louis Blues come to town on Wednesday. This will be Buchnevich's return to Madison Square Garden, where he will promptly score a hat trick. So look out for that. Wednesday night at home against the St. Louis Blues, who they will then play the following, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday. They play the Blues twice in about a week. So hopefully they don't drop both games to the Blues. The Blues, very good team, but the Rangers are about to go on a 4-game road trip starting on Sunday, I think. So we'll see. These next 10 games haven't gone incredibly well. We'll see if the Rangers can figure something out on Wednesday. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next rundown.